Hello everyone, it is Monday. How are you all doing today? We have one comment, of course, from Karumi who says, yes. And I will respond, and I have responded, no. We're off to a great start. I can already tell. So, let's get this going. So last time we did PlayStation Jampack Volume 1. This is going to be Volume 2. Then we're going to get on to PlayStation Underground Volume 2. I'm sure in some language that made sense. So basically the Jampacks, for those who aren't aware, the jam packs are basically, I believe you could actually buy these in stores as opposed to the normal underground where you had a subscription, and that is loud. Let's turn that down slightly. There we go. So you could buy these in the stores, and they would have, demos and things like that. Or you could get the subscription and have the actual underground demos and things like that. Really loud on my end, so I'll have to turn that down. But so far, I can say this music, best Ministry soundtrack ever. New World Order. New World Order. Okay. Actually put that down a little bit. That'll be better. That'll be good. So we got some shit, don't we? So we had last week we had the Colony Wars, Cool Borders 2. Are these? Did we Bravo Air Race, Intelligence. Okay, these are different games. Although I think a lot of these actually, we actually played on other underground. Just like I think we played Intelligent Cube, Nightmare Creatures. Tell you what. Let's do all the ones that we haven't played, and after that, we will move on to something else. Something I've actually had... Wait, no, I might not have that actually set up. I don't know. We'll, Colony Wars, I think we played this, but... Let's just see. I think, is this the one where I'm, like, in control of, like, a huge mech? I am in control of a huge mech, but I don't think it's the game that I think it that I was thinking of. This reminds me of that one DOS game that LCX was playing. I don't remember what it's called. Oh wait, actually. Okay, so how... Oh, that's a bomb. So how do I accelerate? Is it just that? Oh, we are moving, I think. What is that? Something support? The most Star Wars thing I ever did see. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of that one game LCX was playing on the PC not long ago. Seems to play pretty well, all things considered. Actually controls really well. Is there a map or a radar? I think that's supposed to be a radar in the whoa, what's that? I don't think those seem to be doing anything apart from... Oh shit, wait. Oh, that did something. So it's not exactly... So it is a radar, it just sort of works a bit differently. It has, like... I assume those are supposed to be sonar waves, and it picks it up that way. Interesting means of doing a radar. I kind of would have preferred it just be a regular radar. I think that would have not only let you know that something's close to you, but also where it's coming from. Oh shit, there's a thing. Oh, it's just going ape shit now. Hi, KE. Oh shit, I think, is that where it's coming from? Here we go. I think it's... Oh, I see. It's that. What the fuck? That exploded me? Hi, Julian. Oh. Or not. Oh, no, never mind. I'm still alive. Oh, someone's shooting at me, I think. Yeah, they are. Okay, shit. Yeah, I definitely haven't played this one yet, and I actually kind of really like it. Oh, now it's doing something. I shouldn't have been that close, I think. But, This reminds me of... That's what I was thinking of! It's that... I knew it reminded me of, the game LCX was playing a little while ago. It's Free Space. Also, I think I just blew up. Goodbye, Lucas, Ground Crawler. Colony Wars? There's a war and a colony? What's the deal? You know, Jerry Seinfeld has never once said, "What's the deal?" What's the deal with? At least not on the show. Maybe in his comedy stand-up, but... L. Yes. But he's sleeping, yeah. Look at me, I'm Mr. Filipino. I gotta sleep when everybody else is awake. No, I'm kidding. Can I shoot the planet? No. I see kind of how that navigation thing works. Like, it does kind of show, like, where it is. Again, I think I would have preferred, like, a more standard, like a more standard like radar thing. But I don't mind this, at least. I can fly into the sun. That's cool. It's a third-person shooter. I've seen the game cover for the Dreamcast, but... So it turns into a third-person... Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I think you're talking about something else. Has anybody heard of the game called Slave Zero? I just found out about it. There's a prequel game of it coming possibly 2024. Okay, I've never heard of this. Oh shit, something's firing at me. Fuck. Yeah, fuck you. Wait. No, it's still around somewhere. These are really, resilient ships. They can, like, take a lot of abuse before they just, like, explode into multiple supernovas. That's Colony Wars. Pretty cool game. I think if I was any good at any games, I would probably enjoy that. Let's see. Cool Borders, we played that. Bravo Air Race, I don't think I've done that yet. Yeah, Colony Wars is, You also know about a Dreamcast Spawn game. There was a PlayStation Spawn game. We saw an interview of the guy who created Spawn. I can't remember his name. But we saw an interview of him a couple of weeks ago. Armageddon? Is that what it is? Okay. I guess that's a Spawn game. Yes, that's his name. Todd McFarlane. There was an interview with him promoting presumably the game Armageddon. And it was wild. I think he said he wanted to like shoot his neighbor for stealing a lawnmower for 3 months or something like that. It was a thing. Mountain! So we have... Oh my god, is this Extreme G / Wipeout / all of the other games that this was in the 90s? Oh, not selectable. Okay, I think this is the only one I can select. Mustang! You didn't know that happened to him? Well, I mean, like, he didn't actually shoot the guy. He's just saying, like, it's like, if I could, I would shoot this guy. Like, okay, dude. Apparently, he's, like, isn't that basically, like... 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god, it is, Extreme G, sort of. Oh no, it is an airplay. It's a... Watch out! Watch out! Careful! Watch out! Fuck. Come on! Come on! Oh, there is a first-person view. That's actually kind of cool. For a game like this, that might be... Yeah, like Ace Combat, except this says it's a air race, so presumably it's a racing game. So, not quite like Ace Combat. Okay, yeah, this is the only one selectable. Mountain! Mountain! Mustang! Mustang! I love the guy. I love the guy. I live for this guy. I also live for this loading screen. I'm gonna have to, at least for the next few seconds, I think. Just as I go to fast forward, it loads. 3, 2, 1, go! Watch out! What? What? did I hit? I hit the sky?
Careful! Watch out! Come on! Force out! Careful!
Oh. Oh.
Come on! Force out!
I can't exactly turn.
Come on! I'm up.
Okay. Bravo air. No, I'll try again.
Mustang!
Alexa, turn off Logan's room lights. Alexa, turn off Logan's room lights.
Go! Force out! Force out!
What?
Come on! Come on!
There, okay, there's... No, there's not a radar, there's a speedometer.
Come on!
The Cammy had his own... Who's Cammy?
Mustang! 3, 2, 1, go! Force out! Come on! Force out! Come on! Watch out! Force out! Watch out! Come on! Come on! I'm up.
Yeah. I could maybe play this if I could see where I was going.
Mustang! 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he's in Street Fighter. Okay.
Force out! Careful! Force out! Careful! Careful! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Yeah, I can't really see. Cannon Spike. That's actually a game that Wolfpack requested, and I do need to play it at some point. Wolfpack wasn't here last weekend, I don't think, so I wasn't able to check it out, but maybe next weekend I can. Return to menu. It's... I don't think this is one I can play, but it is... It's an interesting concept, making a racing game and a flight simulator at the same time. Intelligent Cube. I have played this, but we can play a bit more. Second stage. Oh, that's
Again.
what did I thought it was just to capture cubes. Why couldn't I do that?
Again.
Am I not getting the right timing yet? I've done this before.
Again.
UPS shmup, that would be awesome. Finally, someone's sticking it to the U.S. Postal Service. Is this a... Oh, right. Okay. Oh wait, no, those are the ones you can't... Shit, never mind. Okay. That's still 0? Okay, I see. Okay, whatever. I played Intelligent Cube. Let's do something else. Tomb Raider 2, I played that. Have no interest in coming back to it. Nightmare Creatures, I think I've played this. But I will look again. Isn't this game supposed to be, like, really bad? Well, it's by Activision, so probably. I think I remember this. Yeah, it's like a platformer, but they gave it like Tomb Raider controls, I think. Oh wait, no, is it a fighting game? No, it's just bad. Oh god, it is really bad. I don't know if you can tell how bad this is by the physics, but it is really bad. Have I played this? I can't remember. Oh! Okay, so in your Utopia game, you aren't fighting the UPS. You are the UPS fighting aliens. That's another direction you can go. I was going more anti-UPS. Those damn postal service workers, they've had it too good for too damn long, I feel. Who's taking a stand against UPS with me? So it's like if Resident Evil was an action game, kind of. I don't think I played this. I would have remembered something that controlled this bad. The Messiah, I'm sure that is in no way pretentious whatsoever. No, you know what? I have played this. I have. In fact, maybe not even on a... No, I might have played it on a demo. But, definitely I've played this before. It is rough. Like, even if you're okay with tank controls, this is just a really poor implementation of that style. Again, this is my stance. Tank controls work if it's in, like... If it's like a Resident Evil flip screen thing, and you aren't also trying to wrestle with a camera as well as tank controls. Actually, I don't know. I might be starting to maybe get used to this. Is this a Souls-like? I don't think so. I haven't played enough Dark Souls to say, but honestly, it's probably a Souls-like. Everything's a Souls-like if you really want it to be. Oh, I see. So to jump is triangle. I guess they don't anticipate you to jump all that much, but still. That is an interesting, that's a decision you could make. I don't know. On one hand, I want to give this game a little bit of leeway because it looks like it. On one hand, I want to give this game a little bit of leeway because clearly it's pretty early. And again, I think they wanted to try and like turn Resident Evil into an action, into like an action brawler. I don't know if it really worked in this case, though. I can say it definitely hasn't really aged well. If you could do like an HD remake of this game, it would probably be like amazing. I think, wasn't there actually, like, a game from the creators of Dark Souls on the PS1 that people kind of consider to be, like, the first Dark Souls? I feel like I played it on a ROM stream a while back, but I can't remember what it was called. Okay, so there is a strafe button. Cool. My thoughts are, I feel the same about this game as Elle feels about Castlevania, the early Castlevania games. I appreciate, well, maybe not as strongly. I appreciate this for what it is, but I can't really, I respect this, but I wouldn't let it date my daughter. Essentially. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. Oh, yeah. Wait, is this the game where you, like, punch open the door postal style? I don't know, but you can do that. Oh, you do! Okay, yeah, you punch the door open. Yeah, now I remember this, because you punch the door open postal style. Yeah, this I can appreciate for what it is. I don't think I would ever want to, like, actually attempt to play this for, like, any serious amount of time, because the controls are just kind of jank. Oh, what did I get? 1 Corpin? Is this where the... Oh, shit. I think I just reset the game. Whatever. Combat is also a little bit... weird feeling. Like, the hit detection feels strange. You don't necessarily know... Tank controls in a more action-oriented game, especially something like this, and especially if it's not something like Tomb Raider, which has, like, a... It has, like, a long-range weapon, like a gun. You don't have that here. You just have your fists and your legs. I'm not really sure tank controls work all that well in the context of this. I think, is it somewhere? Yeah, it's somewhere else. Oh, I can break that. Cool. Not everything is breakable in this game, but, like, more things than you might expect are breakable in this game. It's not quite to the level of Fighting Force. This game is good. I'd say I appreciate it for what it is, but I don't think it's exactly aged well. Mostly the camera, I think, kind of just makes this very difficult for me to play, at least. Oh! Those have TNT in them. I didn't know that. think I've gotten all that I... Oh, wait, no, there's another crate there. Can I break that? I don't think I can. Okay. I've exhausted all my possibilities there, then. I think I have played... Again, though, I have played this game before, but I am... As much as I say I wouldn't come back to this, I am bizarrely fascinated by this game. It's not good, but I think it's interesting in, like, what it means sort of historically, and... Because you don't really have a lot of, like, horror-themed action games, at least not anymore. And definitely not like this. This is, again, sort of like if Resident Evil was an action game. At least that's sort of my read on it. I could be wrong. And also, this was before C-sticks were a thing, so you kind of... You don't have any sort of really direct means of controlling the camera. Something that is kind of vital in this game. Go through that. I can, I think. And I got a thing. Cool. More shit. I do not know where I'm supposed to go in this. Again, though, I am just strangely intrigued by this game. Hey LCX, I'm playing Nightmare Creatures, which I've played before, but like right now I'm coming back to it and I'm like strangely fascinated by it, and I'm trying to see if I can figure out like how to get somewhere in it. Oh, well, I found an enemy, so I think I am making some progress. I was saying, like, I feel the way about this game that you feel about Castlevania. Maybe not as harshly, because, like, I appreciate this game for what it was. But I would not want to, like, willingly play it because, like I said, tank controls mixed with kind of unresponsive camera is not a good combo, and this game and games like Tomb Raider and stuff like that kind of have that. Yeah, Nightmare Creatures. Again, it's sort of like Resident Evil, but less about like survival and more about like being like an action brawler almost. There is a lock-on when fighting? I see. I wondered if that was the case, but I wasn't sure. See, this is why I love whenever LCX comes to my streams, because he, like, then, like, somebody comes along who knows their shit, and it just, like, makes the stream so much better. Meanwhile, I'm just, like, trying to fiddle fuck around with this game, like, wrestling with the shitty camera, and it's just, like... And I'm still doing that, but you have this. Hello, Levon. How are you? You remember you used to play these all the time as a kid? Yeah. Your friendly neighborhood L. LCX, LCX. Trying to find a rhyme that isn't rude. I don't know. Isn't much of a fan of Gex, probably. There we go. I think this might be a new place. There's an upside down T for Toro, I guess. Oh no, wait, no. No. I was gonna say, is that a cross? No, it's. I don't think it means anything, as far as I know. Here comes LCX. God, you are, like, really behind. Change your... Yeah, Levon has had this name for a little while. Retro Gaming Star is, what he goes by now. I think it's been that way for at least a couple weeks now, maybe a month. Surprised you're only commenting on it now. Everybody's fucking late. Wait, am I... I wonder if my chat is just like... It says retro for me. Must be the chat. Is the chat fucked up? Oh shit, you're right. It's off to the side a bit, I think. That's my fault. Oh wait, actually. And then... bleh. There, that should be better. Yeah, it says Levon. I'm actually going to move this over slightly as well. Oh, it's... yeah, there we go. Okay, well, I've definitely never heard of this game. Here's a game just called... wait, does that say Ease or Versus? I don't think they ported the first Ease to PlayStation, so I think it's just called Versus. If this is a fighting game, this has got to be the most generic name for any fighting game ever. That's like... if there was a racing game and you just called it racing. Wait. Yeah, or is it V's? It's not supposed to be Red Versus, it's Red V's. Due to size... and not be oh. I don't think you needed to have that disclaimer. I think it would have been... yeah, it is Versus. That's what I thought. Have I played this one before, too? I think it is... okay, never mind. I think it is a fighting game. It's like... oh, this is why they didn't, because otherwise there would have been like... oh, I can be Mia versus Mia. Cool. What? Oh, it's a puzzle game? What the fuck? Wait. Oh my god. Oh, they fucking didn't. They fucking didn't. Oh, fuck you. It's a fucking sliding puzzle. Fuck you. I hate these. Why would you do this? Who wanted this? Who would... old people? Is that what the market was? Old people? I don't even think I'm... no, I'm not doing this right.
Round one. Brawl.
Oh, wait. Oh. Never mind, that's just the loading game. Never mind. Okay, yeah, so it is a fighting game. I was about to be like, did they just, like, give me a...
Round 2. Brawl.
Okay, so this fighting game, I speak with, like, absolutely no authority. This fighting game is way too good to have a title as generic as Versus. Like Fighting Vipers? Maybe. You think this is Fighting Vipers? Was it called... Maybe it was called Versus in America, but Fighting Vipers somewhere else? Or maybe it was called Versus and then they changed the name to Fighting Vipers? I can check on my end. I can check on my end. It's smooth for me, at least. Yes, it is. It's Fighting Vipers. This is probably a beta oh, so maybe before... Okay, so... Fair enough. I guess Versus wasn't the final title. They changed it to Fighting Vipers, which is... better, I guess? I'm still not entirely sure that's a great name, but it's better than Versus. Oh, you can do this. So it's... Oh, Mia versus... That person. Okay. Yeah, no skipping on your end. Okay, so it's on Yasuke. Can you finish this in the... Can you actually finish this puzzle in the time that it takes to load? Is that, like, humanly possible? I mean, not by me, but...
Round 1. Brawl.
The Japan name is Fighting Impact? Okay. Oh, or Fighters Impact. Yeah, I think Fighting Viper is probably the best name out of all three of them.
Round 2. Brawl.
Basically, they took Fighters Impact and changed the character. Okay, so was this like tied in with a license in Japan or something, and then they just changed it over here, or maybe it was just like the game was super Japanese and they like made it less Japanesey here. One of those things, probably. Parappa the Rapper. I've played this. I guess we can do it again. They just made it into American stereotypes, yeah. Gangs of USA. I might have to play another game after this. Because, again, we've played a lot of these games before, so I don't really want to spend as much time on them. I don't remember the controls for Parappa the Rapper. Oh, okay. Ah, shit.
Again. What?
That might actually be further than I got the last time I played this.
If you wanna test me, I'm finna find you the things I'll teach ya. Show or beat ya. Nevertheless, to get a lesson from teacher, now kick. Once more, now kick. And block. Don't get hokey, it's gonna get rocky. We gonna move down to the next donkey. Now pop. Jump. On. Pause. Listen carefully. Jump. Pause. Duck. And turn. Yes, I see you getting better. Kick to the limit in order to get one out. Kick. Punch. Chop. Block. Chop. Kick. Punch. Block. Gonna get harder now. Duck and jump. Turn and pause. Duck and turn. Jump and pause. Come on now, why don't you follow my walk? Because we're almost done. I'll make it easier first. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be a man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now. Kick, punch, block. Chop, kick, block. Block, pound, kick it. Block that punch.
I don't know.
Again. What?
One last time.
Nevertheless, to get a lesson from teacher, now kick. Punch. Jump. Block. Once more, now kick. Punch. and jump. Turn and pose. And turn. Jump and pose. Come on now, why don't you follow my walk? Because we're almost done. I'll make it easier for us. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be a man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now, kick, punch, block. Chop, kick, block.
What?
Again.
Fuck, I did that. Okay. One more time.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'll see you find the things I'll teach ya. Show the feature. Nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. Now kick. Punch. Jump. Block. Once more now, kick. Punch. Jump. And block. Don't get cocky, it's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move down to the next jockey. Now block. Jump. Turn. Pause. Listen carefully. Jump. Pause. Stop. And turn. Yeah, I see you getting better. Kick to the limit in order to get another kick. Punch. Chop, block. Chop, kick. Punch, block. Gonna get harder now, duck and jump. Turn and pose. And turn. Jump and pose. Come on now, why don't you follow my walk? Because we're almost done. I'll make it easier for us. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be the man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now, kick, punch, block. Chop, kick, block. Block, and kick it. With the punch. Drop that turn. Jump, kick, chop. And punch, punch.
What?
Again.
Oh, it lagged and... Oh. GG. Alright, good enough. Like I said, I've played this before, so... That's the furthest I've gotten in this game, anyway. Fighting Force, we've done that. We've gotten to that a couple of times. Nuclear Strike, we haven't done that, I don't think. Test Drive 4, I don't think we've played that, and I think we've done the NHL Game Day. So these two games, and then, you gotta believe, yeah.
Nuclear devices come in all shapes and sizes, just like lunatics who use them.
Is that Matthew McConaughey?
Anyone who tells you that the
Oh, this is a trailer, I think.
is over is a fool, enemy, or both.
Yeah, is this Matthew McConaughey pimping for whatever fucking game this is? Like, before Matthew McConaughey was just a huge shill? Yeah, rhythm games on emulate. Yeah, because, like, it's going to introduce a little bit of lag. That gave me no insight as to what that game is. Oh, shit, it is a game.
For over 50 years.
Oh, shit, so it's, what's the game? There's a bunch of games like this, but there's, like, Bungling Bay, Desert Strike. There's a bunch of games like this. They were really big on PC, and here it is on PlayStation. Looks pretty good. Rough frame rate, but I mean, it's PlayStation, so that's to be expected. Kind of nothing special, really. It looks great. Yeah, fair enough. It does look pretty good. Could pass for PS2. I wouldn't go that far. What's this game? Well, if you want to check it out, it's called Nuclear Strike. Urban Strike? No, Nuclear Strike.
Nuclear devices come in all shapes and sizes.
Actually,
Lunatic superheroes.
I wonder if this is part of the same... I wonder if this is part of the same series as Desert Strike. It wouldn't surprise me.
Welcome to Strike, serving democracy for over 50 years.
This is such an American game. Yeah, let's bring democracy to the world by blowing it up! Oh shit, okay. Where am I supposed to go to shoot shit? Ah, here? Oh, you can just bomb it. Okay. What frame rate issue are you talking about? I mean, it's just not, like, perfect. Being better off if the US hadn't come along. I am in no way qualified to answer that. I do not know about the history of the Philippines invasion or anything like that. I am in no way qualified to answer that.
Welcome to Strike, serving democracy for over 50 years.
Yeah.
Hovering in one place is a bad idea.
What's this thing do? It blows up everything except for the fillings in their teeth. Alright, let's buy 20 of them and let's, like, overbloat the military budget by, like, $20 trillion. Oh shit, are there hostages? Is this Shoplifter? What? We were a U.S. colony. Yeah, I know about that. I just don't know, like... Because, like... Depending on, like... who we invaded, we've had, like, mixed, like... We've, like, fucked most of the countries over, so I'm gonna assume we probably did that to the Philippines. That's kind of how, like, Western colonialism worked. It was just like, okay, we're gonna fuck you over and not, like, teach you how to run a proper democracy and, like, install some corrupt leader who's going to steal all your oil money and you can't do anything about it. And that's sort of, at least how it, like, worked in Africa. I don't know how it worked everywhere else.
For over 50 years.
Presumably similar, though. Yeah, there are some, like, if it's drawing a lot of textures, the frame rate kind of starts to dip, but it's definitely better than a lot of PS1 games that I've seen. And that could also partially be my emulator. So I think... for all countries in international, the truth is that everyone is out for self gain. Yeah, exactly. No oil in Africa. Or I guess it's not. I guess it's not. I guess it's not oil in. Wait, no, yes it is. Nigeria. They're like one of the biggest oil depositories in the world, I think. Also, like diamonds and shit like that. Afghanistan, well, yeah, Afghanistan is Asia, but also shit like Nigeria, too. Nigeria, that's how they made a lot of their income for a while, is through oil.
Welcome to Strike, serving democracy for over 50 years.
People at the top got rich off of oil money, people at the bottom starved, and honestly nothing has really changed. Not really sure about other African countries, but specifically Nigeria is... I don't know if they're still very high, rich in oil. And honestly, like that, like when their economy really started to tank was in the 1970s, right around the time of the oil crisis. And like the Iran-Contra affair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they... I mean, like, and it makes sense, too. Like, a lot of the dinosaurs... a lot of the dinosaurs, when they, died out, were kind of in, like, the Asian and African areas. I mean, not to mention, I mean, like, apart from... I think now, actually, thanks to, like, the Obama administration, I think, like, the vast majority of our oil is U.S.-based, so we don't really rely as much on other countries for oil anymore. But, I mean, Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure... Somebody might need to look that up for me, but I'm pretty sure Saudi Arabia is considered Africa. I can't remember if it is considered Africa or... You know what? Don't look it up. Alexa... What continent is Saudi Arabia in?
Nuclear devices come in all shapes and sizes, just like lunatic super.
Alexa, what continent is Saudi Arabia in?
Thermonuclear war is over. It's fool, enemy,
Oh, okay. So it's Asia. I was wrong. I thought I couldn't remember if it was considered Africa or Asia. But yeah, like Saudi Arabia infamously is a country that we've aligned ourselves for years we shouldn't have, and we make them rich, and they make us rich through oil. Yeah, Nigeria, I think Algeria as well was pretty big in the oil game as well. I ever heard where or what area on the map dinosaurs was? You'd like to think they stayed away from the North and South Pole. I mean, like, climate back then, like during the time of the dinosaurs, Antarctica wasn't, it wasn't cold. It was actually hot. Over time, climate kind of changed. I mean, like, this would have been around the time of Pangea, so, like, they weren't necessarily limited by water. They could kind of just roam wherever they wanted to. I mean, like, there were dinosaurs in Texas. There were dinosaurs all over the world. I'm just saying, like, there are pockets where there were a lot of them, and that's nowadays how we get a lot of our natural resources and our oil. The landscape was different back then. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, Pangea was a thing back then. Supposedly the asteroid, I don't know about that. I think tectonic plates were always just kind of shifting in the Earth, and, well, continuing to shift to this day. But don't talk to me. I know about as much about science as, well, I know about as much about science as I know about mobile phone games, so that's if dinosaurs were a thing. Are we denying the existence of dinosaurs now? Is that what we've come to? Test Drive 4. Your headcanon is that the asteroid hit where the Bermuda Triangle is? Okay, cool. You know what else was a hit? Test Drive 4.
Three, two, one, go!
Okay, so immediately this might be like one of the best controlling racing games I've played on the PS1. In that it's something that I can actually stay on the road for a decent amount of time. And it makes the cars small, which I like. You probably can make it bigger. Actually, you can't. That is a little bit surprising. Oh wait, no, you can. No. No, never mind. It just... The camera, I think, just changes every so often. Fair enough. It's still, like... I can stay on the road for the most part with this. Is there a cool explosion if you, like, do hit the car, though? We'll probably see eventually. Oi! Use your signal, bitch! Anyway. Pick a lane, bitch! Anyway. This needs, like, one of those, like, ironic 90s bumper stickers. Like, honk if you're horny, or shit happens, or something like that. What the fuck? Did I just ascend to heaven? This is PS1? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Massive shifts in the climate and tectonic plate movement was always a thing, but had already been proven with... Okay, so it was always a thing, but the asteroid just exacerbated it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Dinosaurs were fake. The aliens created the pyramids. We are all living in a simulation. Okay, cool. Yes. As Karumi would say. Yes. The Earth is a donut. Yes, exactly. Donut Earth theory. My favorite thing is that, like, there are scientists who are like, yeah, that theory that Homer Simpson had, there's actually, like, more validity to it than you might think. It's not, like, entirely invalid, at least. What? Why can't I... There we go. Yeah, exactly. It, like, combines the flat Earth theory with the round Earth theory. That's how you do it. It's fucking genius. Like, the part that's visible is round, but the part that we're on is flat, so it's like a donut. That, like, sits on top of the Earth. I will never, like, there's a lot of conspiracy theories that I at least understand. Like, because, like, you know, like, the government, not just in the US, but, like, all over the world is always up to shady shit. So you can be like, yeah, we faked the Kennedy assassination and the moon landing and bullshit. Like, I don't necessarily subscribe to that, but I understand how that happens. Flat Earth, there is no logical reason for anybody to think the Earth is flat in the year 2023. And there's no logical reason for that to even be kept as a secret. Why? Like, if it turned out that the Earth was flat, and we, like, found that out tomorrow, why would we not just come out and be like, yeah, you know how, like, science has been wrong thousands of times before? Well, it was wrong again. It turns out the Earth was flat this whole time. Like, nobody would have any reservation saying that. Oh, there is a gear shift. I didn't realize that. Yeah, this does look really good. There's a lot of shadowing for PS1. This is pretty cool. Test Drive 4 is what you're looking for if you want to check this out. And again, it just controls so well. I think the first Test Drive game might have been on 3DO, if I remember right. Or, no, I'm thinking of Need for Speed. I'm getting confused with Need for Speed. That was on the 3DO. Test Drive might have started on PS4, and I guess within 3 years they'd already made 4 of them, perhaps. Or, no, this might have been on the PC, actually. Because I kind of remember Test Drive being a thing on PC. I don't know if the PC ports were concurrent with the PS1 or not, but... Oh shit! It's the fucking cops! Shit, man! Hide the stash! Hide the stash! Get out of the fucking road! Running biohazard coming through! Oh. There we go. I win. And I've run out of time. And we've died. Ben Shapiro style. What? Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah, I mean, like, they would probably have a rationalization for, like, what they're saying. It's just, like, for the average person, if it turned out the Earth was flat this entire time, it would not affect us. Like, I wake up, I'm like, I see, like, a headline on CNN. Scientists figure out that the Earth was flat. I'd be like, huh, imagine that. Cool. Let me go about my day now. I'm gonna fucking... I mean, like, it would affect, like, things around me probably, but... Like, for my day-to-day life, like, I gotta get up, I gotta fucking... get my lazy ass out of bed. I don't care what shape the Earth is. I'm never gonna see it from that distance anyway. Maybe it's a rhombus. Yeah. Man, fuck people in the space program. Can we just, like, not destroy this planet before we start invading other planets and fucking them up? Yeah, so... What time do we have? I don't think we'll be able... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see something real quick. Pal... I think we should have, Okay, give me a second. I think I have an idea of something to do. Because the last game was NFL Game Day. We've already played that. We've done that before. So, I'm going to go to Vim's Lair. Do PlayStation... I'm gonna download, so I meant to do this a while ago, but I never got around to it, and that's a problem because now I have to do it. I'm going to look at the British version of PlayStation Magazine and see how it compares. Or PlayStation Underground or whatever. Oh, do I not have the... Oh, okay, I see. I have to select the demos. Okay. This should be good. In Spain, it was called PlayStation Power, apparently. It had interesting names all over the world. Fuck it, let's just, check everything. I wonder if Philippines is an option. It is not. I guess it didn't. I guess Philippines didn't have enough exclusive games, if any. Oh shit. You know what? Let's just fucking do this. PlayStation Kiosk Demo Disc 2004 to 2005. Let's see how are they advertising the PlayStation right after the PlayStation should have realistically existed. I'm curious about this now. Let's just fucking do it. There were no Philippine games for PS1, nor a Philippine market. Yeah, that sounds about right. Usually it's just like, okay, here's some third-party distributor. We don't want to bother with this market, so we'll just give it to you and you get to take like a percentage of the money. When we were in like middle school, I kind of remember that. Yeah. Like whatever happened to that? Or actually, no, I think I might be thinking of something different. There was like, I kind of remember like, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, there was like talk of like, here's this new dwarf planet or something like that. And then we just never heard anything about it again. I guess because it didn't really matter, but. And there's no physical evidence of its existence? Okay. Yes. Alright, so we got through that kind of quickly. Let's look at this kiosk disc, because I'm a little bit interested to see what this is. PlayStation Kiosk Demo Disc 2004 to 2005. How are you going to sell people on a PlayStation 4 to 5 years after the PS2 came out? And this is in the United States. This isn't in like a developing market or something. Actually, I wonder if it's even going to have any playable demos. Well, one way to find out. Oh! Okay, so it's gonna reference games that were almost a decade old at this point. CTR, Spyro? Who was seriously, like, you know, I want to get a PS1 in 2005, but I don't really know if it's worth the $99. I've said before, I don't like CTR as much as Mario Kart. I think a lot of the track design just isn't as good. Requires a lot of like sharp turns and shit, which I don't like. Apparently, you kind of need to play it. Apparently, like, you kind of have to play it differently from Mario Kart. And I just can't do that. Wow, this game that's almost a decade old is really cool. I can't wait to see what the previous generation has to offer. Why did they do this? Wrong way? Fuck you. It, like, I followed the thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. I will say, I really like the, there was a GBA version of Crash Team Racing. I think it's called, like, Crash Nitro Kart or something like that. That was not only good, but better than Super Circuit, I would have said. It would be cool if that ended up coming to the NSO, but I don't think it will. What do the wampum fruit do in this game? Are they like the coins in old Mario Kart? It like makes you go a bit faster? Or can you buy shit with the coins? I don't know. I don't know a lot about CGR. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! No! Fuck. I think I've lost to this race. What do you guys think? Humans can be easily conditioned. Agreed. Exactly, yeah. Humans are easily manipulatable. I mean, that's entirely what religion is finding people who are poor, down on their luck, and saying like, hey, if you just do what everything we say, shut up, get in line, and let us like rob you of all of your money and your hard work, you know, the afterlife will come upon you, and just don't ask too many questions and let us steal all your money. Wasn't there like a placeholder text in like one in like Crash Bandicoot where it's like Penguin Voice 1, Penguin Voice 2, or something like that? That was pretty cool. They like accidentally just left a placeholder text in the game. Let's go to anyway, Spyro is this Year of the Dragon. Okay. I played a game that was kind of like Free Space. I mentioned that earlier on. It's Colony Wars. It actually played really well. I kind of liked it, even if I wasn't any good at it.
Hi, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena, and it makes a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
Fuck yeah.
I bet you can't catch all 15 of the lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some.
Is that a threat?
From the master.
Are you threatening me? Wait, hang on a second. Is there a fucking Spyro skating game? Oh, never mind. I guess this was just a mini game in the. I guess this is. There was like a skating mini game in Spyro 2. That's kind of cool. I guess you can play Spyro without sticks. I thought it like required the sticks, but because like didn't it come packaged with a DualShock controller? This is the main game? Okay. I've never been a huge fan of Spyro. I probably need to like play the Reignited trilogy again. I have it on the PS4. But I've never really given a whole lot of a chance to the Spyro games. I got one of the 15. Spyro Hawk. Really, like, I'm only like half paying attention to what's going on in the comments, and like all I can say is like you should never trust anybody fully 100%. You should always assume like anybody who claims to help you, there's always the possibility that they have their own interests that they're looking after. Like, maybe they are just trying to help you, you know, maybe... But, like, you always have to, like, keep that in the back of your mind. Like, if this person turns out to be bad, what's my backup plan? What's the backup of the backup plan, you know? Like, you can't always rely on the government, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Depending on who you are, it depends on... It also kind of depends on how much you can and can't rely on them. Because at the end of the day, whatever it takes to get elected is what they're going to do. And if that means screwing over some minority, they're going to do it. Isn't Spyro supposed to fly? Or do you get that ability, I guess, later? Like, he has wings, he should be able to fly. Hey Karumi, how are you? What do you think of Spyro's graphics? I think it looks fine. One of the better looking PS1 games, I would have said. I mean, like, it's kind of, I mean, like, so, like, let me rephrase that. The environments are definitely sort of like a lower poly thing. Spyro looks fine, but, like, the environments, at least in this level, are pretty, like, low poly. I mean, it's PlayStation, though, but, so, like, I don't know. I say the graphics are at least discernible of, like, what everything is, and that's all that really matters. Spyro himself has no texture. Fair enough. But, I mean, like, it is kind of like a cartoony game, so I think that's a little bit more... That's a little bit more forgivable. It's like... Like, as compared to something like Super Mario 64, it's about on par with that in terms of character models. In terms of overall backgrounds, I would say Super Mario 64 kind of looks better. The same could be said of Bubsy 3D. Bubsy 3D had literally no textures. This at least has depth. Like, you can see this ramp. This ramp is 3D. They're, like, Bubsy 3D... You were controlling in 3D, but it didn't really have any sort of depth to it. You can at least see, like, okay, here is a shadow, here is a little bit of depth to, like, at least indicate that 3D models are used, even if they are kind of primitive by today's standards. Bubsy 3D did have depth. I mean, I might need to play it again, but also, like, the major thing is this controls a lot better than Bubsy 3D. Like, Bubsy 3D used tank controls, which, I mean, to be fair, like, there really wasn't any other system at the time, but... And I mean, like, to a degree, you can kind of just, like... You can forgive Bubsy 3D a little bit for just being like, this was one of the first things of its time. Technically, it did come out after Super Mario 64, if you want to be pedantic about it, but they were all kind of in development at around the same time. Like, Super Mario 64, Croc, Crash Bandicoot, and Bubsy 3D, all four of those games were in development somewhere in around the same time. Actually, Crash Bandicoot might have been a little bit later. But, and in fact, like, I don't know if you know the story, but, like, Croc, it was developed by Argonaut Studios, and it was originally pitched as a 3D Mario game. Nintendo turned them down because they, well, already had a 3D Mario game in development, which, let's be honest, looked and played a lot better than Croc. But, they just decided, you know what, screw it, we're gonna come out and release our own game, and then they realized, like, Nintendo basically kind of nicked their... Well, actually, no, I take it back. This was before Super Mario 64 was in development, so they saw Argonaut's design and basically stole it and then released it as Super Mario 64. And also, and allegedly did kind of a similar thing with another pitch they gave to them, which Nintendo kind of took and then turned into Diddy Kong Racing. Between Spyro and Bubsy 3D are about on par. The controls make the difference. Yeah, the controls definitely make the difference. I mean, like, I don't think we're in disagreement there. Like, Spyro controls infinitely better than Bubsy 3D. I don't think that's even up for debate, but graphically, you know, now that I'm thinking about Bubsy 3D, I guess I kind of see your point, but I'd still say Spyro, especially in, like, other things, I think, like, Spyro could have better like, there were levels in Spyro that had better graphics than the one that I played. Anyway. Oh, there's Stuart Little, too. That's actually a more, recent game. And here is CO12 Final. This must be a really late PS1 game because I've never fucking heard of it. I have never fucking heard of this. Let's actually see what's the copyright date. Will it say? Sony Computer Entertainment presents. It does not have a copyright date. All right. C12. Spyro is considered peak 3D modeling as far as 3D platformers go. Just saying the usual critique about Bubsy 3D is not very valid, if that's the case. I would say, like, Super Mario 64 kind of looks better. I would say, like, the difference between, like, you can tell what textures are supposed to be in Spyro and in, well, more so in Mario 64. Like, you can look at a tree and be like, this is unmistakably a tree. With Bubsy, you kind of have to use your imagination a bit. And that, I think, makes for a more poor 3D model. Like, there are generic-looking platforms.
Okay, time to roll. Full announce.
There are generic-looking platforms in Bubsy, but in and I guess there are generic platforms in Mario 64 as well. Whoa, holy shit, this game controls, like, good. What the fuck? How do you jump? Can you? I guess you can't. What the fuck? This game already just looks good.
The alien blade we've provided you with is extremely powerful, generating its own localized energy field that can prove very effective against the cyborgs. And with any luck, the aliens themselves.
So graphically, I would say this looks better than Mario 64 or Spyro, in case you were wondering. Granted, it is a totally different style, but C12 is what it's called. It looks good, but super hard. I can't comment on that yet. Actually, toggle fast forward. How do I, oh, toggle analog. Okay, now I got stick support. actually, camera is pretty good. You have, like, free control over the camera. I mean, I guess this is, like, the difference of, like, you know, 5, 6, whatever years since the PlayStation came out. What the difference, like, technology and progress makes, but still. I'm running into a cyclone wire. Doesn't anybody talk about this game? I assume because, like, later on it'll suck, but I don't know. At least it looks interesting at very least. Combat is decent. It doesn't suck. It was just released late. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. That's kind of like what my theory sort of was, is that it was just released really late. It has a subtitle. Yeah, I know. At some point, I'll go back to the title screen and let you know. I would say the controls and, like, gameplay, I would say it's not perfect, but compared to a lot of the games that I have been playing, it is very good. Like, I would much rather play this than, like, the awkward, with like, the awkward tank controls and camera angles of something like Nightmare Creatures, for example. the Metal Gear Solid or Resident Evil, for sure. Another game, Nuclear Dawn in 2 discs. Nuclear Dawn. I will take a snapshot of that and yeah, so it's C12 Final Resistance. C12 Final Resistance. Actually, no, go back. I think I have an idea of what that's like. Stuart Little 2. This one I have heard the mixest of mixed things about. I've heard people say it's surprisingly decent for a licensed game, and I've heard people say it's absolutely terrible. I think it also kind of depends on like what you think about Stuart Little as an IP, which, I mean, I grew up with the Stuart Little movies, and the book for that matter. The book, by the way, totally different from the movie. Like, Stuart Little is not even a mouse. He's a man who's the size of a mouse. But I've heard everything from it's surprisingly decent for a license, and I've heard also people say it's like a totally shit, overrated game. And LCX is saying meh. The movie was okay. Yeah, I like the first one. I liked the first one a lot as a kid. I liked the second one too, but I think I always preferred the first one. Hugh Laurie was the dad, by the way. He had like the... He was doing the American accent in that before he was in... This just looks like Bubsy 3D. Come on. It controls better than Bubsy 3D, but it looks like Bubsy 3D. Guys, come on. Oh, wait. I remember this! Retro Pals covered this! Hang on. I can... It has such a good jumping sound. Hold on. Sound setup.
Small objects like this can be picked up and thrown. You can...
Yeah, that's what she said. Okay. Wait, no. Yes! Oh, I remember that from Retro Pals. That's the coolest thing ever. Okay. Yeah, Wolfpack has that on the list of games to play. I just didn't get around to it on Saturday. It's a PS1 running gun shooter. What Logan am I talking about? Stuart Little 2. I was saying Hugh Laurie was in this, and he was doing the American accent before House. This was like right around the time when like kids movies, for some fucking reason, decided they needed to have like an all-star cast for some reason. Like, this movie had Michael J. Fox, Nathan Lane, Hugh Laurie, who was, like, not huge, but also, like, had some star appeal around this time. Oh, I think, like, the Falcon was James Woods in this movie. Cool sound. Cool jumping sound. It plays alright, I would say. That's about all I can really say, though. It seems pretty average. Can you butt bounce? No, but you can do Gex tail time. Oh, you can do like a... And that's how you run. So if you hold down the R button, he just keeps moving until you let it go. That is a weird mechanic. Also, Harry Potter, another game you turned off immediately. I haven't played much of the Harry Potter games, but my brother was obsessed with them. Granted, he was, like, as a kid, like, obsessed with the Harry Potter books. I don't think that, like, really... I don't know if that really, like, followed him into adulthood like it did with a lot of people, but... Can I get the key? Give me the fucking key. Is that not what that is? The GBC port was an RPG. Yeah, I think... I don't remember. I know one of the PS2 games was like an action platformer, but like no, I think it was more like a puzzle platformer. This music is, I mean, it's composed well, but like, it's tiring. It's like one of those things where like it's maximum fun energy. Oh, I think that's actually supposed to be an arrow, not a key. Alright. There. Now we've killed it. It's a deaded. It got deaded. Ding. I like the ding. It's like, oh, pizza's ready. I don't know. I guess so far I'm kind of leaning towards it could have been it's surprisingly decent side, but more so I'm just thinking like This is fine. It could have been worse, but it doesn't really do anything special. Granted, it didn't really need to. By the way, like, I don't know if this got like a PS2 game, but literally I remember in the Stuart Little 2 movie, there was product placement where they were playing a PS2. So if it didn't get a PS2 game, that's a total missed opportunity. Can someone look that up? Can someone look to see if there was a Stuart Little 2 PS2 game? No. Are you saying no, there wasn't a Stuart Little 2 game for PS2? That's weird. Because literally they were product placement. There was a product placement for PS2 in the game, in the movie. Yeah, I know there's a Spawn. There's a couple Spawn games. There's like, even going back, there's like one on Super Nintendo, I think, one on Game Boy. I want to say one on NES, but I might be making that up. Yeah, it's Stuart Little 2. Stuart stayed little, so they couldn't make a sequel. I mean, they did. There was a Stuart Little 2, and there was also a Stuart Little 3, which was like the weakest of them. I remember getting that on like Netflix, but like okay. Sorry about that. Buffering issues. You know the drill.
One, fight.
But what I was saying is, like, this music kind of reminds me... Welcome back. Okay, cool. This music reminds me of, like, does anybody remember the, like, DVDs in, like, the mid-2000s?
You win. Round two, fight.
Yeah, Tekken 3. This like the music, like the title music anyway, reminds me of, like, does anybody remember, like, DVDs from the mid-2000s? They would have, like, this bumper at the beginning, like, piracy is a crime, you could go to jail if you pirate this DVD, or whatever the fuck. And it would have, like, this, like, fucking electro, Euro techno, whatever bullshit music. That's kind of like the entire vibe of up plus square plus triangle.
You win.
Yeah! One of Seo's most spammable moves. Okay, well now we're gonna fight Eddie. Oh, game O. Oh, okay. I guess that's all I can play of Tekken 3. Or is it? I don't know. We'll try one last time, see if we can get further. They might have just been really stingy with Tekken 3. Is there anybody else I can play? I can play as Eddie. I like Eddie.
Round 1. Fight.
Spam diagonal, circle, and X. I win, motherfucker.
Round 2. Fight.
Holy shit! He didn't even stand a chance. He's fucking dead. Damn. He's fucking dead. Teaching the enemy spam away, yeah. Okay, I guess that's all I can do. So that's Tekken 3. Do I just have to reset it? I might just have to reset this one. I don't think select usually is how you... go back, but I think we have to reset. Fall into the dark side of the fighting games. Yeah, whatever. Mash your way to victory. Yeah, the buffering should be fixed now. What's this? PlayStation products? Alright. See what this is. This is probably a video. Oh wait, no, it's not even that. It's so there's a DualShock. There's that's what the multi-tap looks like. Actually, that. Okay. Memory card, yeah. Nobody ever had the official memory card. Did anybody ever have the official memory card for the PlayStation? Be honest. Yeah, that's the multi-tap. The LCD screen. Oh, fuck it. I always wanted one of these. So, okay. Answer a question for me. Was there a car adapter for the PS1? I always wondered if there was, because I always heard kind of like conflicting things, like, oh, the screen, like you had to you had to like plug the screen into the wall, which like to me would have been like, okay, what's the point of the screen then? But like if the screen was like, if you could plug it into the car, like if you could plug it into the cigarette lighter, if it had a car adapter, that would be so cool. If you could just have like a portable PlayStation and like kind of just use it like a portable DVD player, I would have killed for that as a kid. You're pretty sure there wasn't too much power? That would make sense, but like there were portable DVD players, there were portable VCRs. VCRs take up a lot of power. I had a portable VCR. So I mean, and it had like an LCD screen on it. The screen sucked. Did it? I actually heard it was pretty good. Like I remember like for a while when people would do like their DIY projects, they would use the PlayStation 1 screen. Like I remember years ago somebody doing like a DIY portable N64, and portable DVD players use batteries, true. You could be remembering wrong. I've never seen it, so I'll have to take your word for it. It was good enough? Okay. I mean, like, I know they had, like, third-party ones that you could get for, like, the GameCube. Those, from what I heard, were not as good. Like, there was, like, I think it was Zenith was making, like, LCD screens that you could, like, plop onto the top of your GameCube, and I think it might have worked with the original Xbox as well, or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, shit, never mind. Here we go. Here's the car adapter. I found it. Eat shit, guys. Here's the car adapter. The adapter allows you to plug your PS1 LCD/LCD screen combo. I would have killed for this as a kid. To be fair, though, I think even around the time that I was a kid, those LCD screens were pretty expensive, because, like, they were pretty rare. Like, I don't think the PS1 ever came with the LCD screen. I think you had to buy that separately, and basically nobody did. I like playing PS1 while driving. Remind me never to, You had the LCD screen, Yasuke? That's cool. It was stolen from you? That sucks. What the hell? RFU adapter allows you to connect your PS1 to any television, even those without video. Oh. Okay, yeah, you know what? That is like the younger brother attachment. If your younger brother got the shitty TV, you gave him the RFU adapter. It literally has FU in the title. Now here's how you get S-video cable. Fuck yeah! That's like a whole, like, so many lines of resolution, guys. Come on. PS1 AV cable multiplay? What is that component? What the hell is this? That's not AV. That's like... What, can you plug it into a stereo or something? Wait, actually no. It has a description. That's not AV. Hook up a camcorder to your PS1 and LCD screen for PS1 and enjoy your home. Shit, you could like, I didn't know you could do that. You guys who know how to strike in the street. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I didn't know you could like, so could you then like find like some other adapter and like plug another console into it so you could play, I mean shit, you could play your Xbox in the car. You could like get your GameCube and your Game Boy player attachment and play Game Boy in the car. How cool is that? Wait. What the fuck is this thing? The AV adapter lets you connect your sound system, including audio, to your PS1. Okay, cool. So you can, so it's like a pass-through. So you can plug it into your TV, and then on the other end you can like plug in. You can plug it into what? Something else, I guess. You could plug in like your receiver. I don't know. That's a thing. Yeah, good way to break a hand. Okay, never mind. That's everything. Star Wars, Spider-Man 2. Oh shit. And then Crash Bash. Okay. Yeah, you could buy all that gear, or you could buy a PS2. Hell, I'm pretty sure the PS2 Slim was out by 2004, wasn't it? I'm still amazed by the PS2 Slim. Like, how... Like, it still kind of amazes me how you can cram an entire PS2 into something that small. And they did it, like, 20 years ago. Oh, this game. Is this a bad game? It seems fine. Reminds me a lot of like Lego Star Wars. It's bad, but better than Terakasai. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks alright. Again, kind of reminds me of, like, Lego Star Wars. I don't know if this is... Again, it's so weird how they were making PS1 games. In, like, 2004. They were making PS2 games in, like, 2013, I think. Who still had a PS2 in 2013? Oh, Younger Brothers, but still. Well, Younger Brothers and people in emerging markets, I think it was. Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of does look repetitive. Yeah. You had a PS2 in 2013? Okay, fair enough. Someone had to, I guess. Have they officially stopped support for the PS3? I think they did like a couple years ago, right? Like 2020, 2019, I think. I think like one of the I know they stopped support for the Wii like fairly recently. I think it was like Just Dance 2020 was the last game on the Wii. You never had a PS3. Yeah, I know. But like Alexa, when was the PlayStation 3 discontinued? Okay, so it says the PlayStation 3 was discontinued in 2017, but Alexa, when was support dropped for the PlayStation 3? Echo. When was support dropped for the PlayStation 3?
From siliconra.com, losses were attributed to factors such as the PlayStation 3 price drop in August 2011, when Sony dropped
Alexa,
the price of the system to $250.
Echo. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So I guess the console was discontinued in 2017. I'm pretty sure they... Never played a console online ever. Honestly, you weren't missing much. Especially in those days, it was just so toxic. Yeah, it's repetitive. It could have been worse. Kids would like it. Little kids would like it. And honestly, I think little kids at this point were kind of the target audience for the PS1. Echo, what was the last game released for PS3?
From PenelopeTheMovie.com, games for PS3 obviously aren't being made. The last game released for the console was FIFA 19 on September 28, 2019.
2019. Okay, so that's when it dropped support. That lasted a pretty long time, especially considering, like, the PlayStation 3 was sort of considered, like, one of the, you know, sort of like a failure console as compared to, like, the PS1 and the PS2. Ultimately, later on, it sold pretty well, but towards the beginning, it had a lot of issues. Again, mostly down to, like, the price drop, like, the high price, and really just for a while it being really difficult to develop for. That's why games, despite, like, the PlayStation 3 having superior hardware, a lot of the PS3 games ended up looking worse than the 360 because it was just such a pain to develop for. And you kind of see that, and you kind of see, like, the effects of that even today. Like, if, like, you can't even play PS3 games offline, but you can play PS1 and PS2 games and PS4 games offline. Because the PS3 just had such an archaic architecture, really. Yeah, this is pretty repetitive. Little kids might have liked this. It doesn't change much from here on out. Okay. Let's just move on to... I think there's 2 more games left. It doesn't seem like a bad game, but yeah... So far, I can just sort of say, like, it looks pretty repetitive. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. There isn't even any power-ups. You could be wrong. It's been a while. Okay. Yeah, again, like, little kids might like it. This should be... I'm pretty sure this is, like, Neversoft Spider-Man, so... This should be, like, open world.
Welcome, true believers. Stan Lee here to bring you yet another
Holy
scintillating
shit, it's a
tale
ghost!
of superhero daring do. Now it appears that trouble has found our arachnid hero yet again. So get ready for a pulse-pounding, web-slinging tale of shocking revelations.
Fuck yeah, Stan Lee.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
Frame rate looks kind of rough. I think that might be more down to emulation, though. Okay. Oh. It just kicks you back to the title screen. Cool.
Welcome, true believers. Stan Lee here.
Controls are... I'm gonna say not great, but... yeah, there's like a little... There seems to be like quite a bit of lag, is like my major complaint. The controls themselves, like, it's not tank controls. There's like a... there seems to be sort of like an inertia with Spider-Man, and it's not good. Okay. Oh shit, no! Web! Web! What the fuck? Okay. I need... That said, I could maybe get used to this. If I were to, like... Like, if I, like, made an actual attempt, I could probably get used to these controls. That's punch, that's kick. There's web. Okay, how do I web? How do I web to the other building? I kind of don't want to play Crash Bash because, like, even the Crash fans are like, this game kind of sucks. It's apparently like a really shitty Mario Party. Or do you just... You have to proceed to move forward. You have to continue, okay.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
What is this voice actor for Spider-Man? I hate him. He sounds like a fucking nerd. Or... He sounds like... He sounds like the reason your workplace has a sexual harassment seminar.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
Nowadays, Spider-Man is a whiny kid. Okay, cool.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go.
I mean, let's be real. Like, everybody's a fucking whiny kid nowadays. Subscribe to my Substack, where I post opinions that everybody loves. Was that his animated series? I have no idea.
Welcome.
Shut up, Stanley.
That's my trusty spider compass.
I didn't buy your shit. I don't have to worship you. Oh, I got it. So you have to hold down the web. That makes sense, actually. The game doesn't support sticks? This is something I could theoretically get used to, but... No organic web. Oh, interesting. Now we have Spooter powers. Spooter boink. Guys, I'm gonna create a new superhero, and his name is gonna be Spooter Boink. You'll love it.
Well,
shut up.
That's
you can't sue me now. You're fucking dead.
Compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
Stan Lee should be the final boss. That'd be cool. He throws limited edition comics, and his power is to devalue the entire industry. I think that's how that went, right? Like, a whole bunch of, like, they started, like, basically what I heard is, like, in the 90s, like, they started appealing too much to the collectors, and it just, like, crashed to the entire industry. Because it priced, like, normal people out of the market. You know, that's the thing. Like, spiders have, like, really big asses. Why didn't they, like, give Spider-Man just, like, you know, a dump truck ass?
That's my trusty spider compass.
Disney, you're
It shows me
missing
where
a
to go
golden
when I'm out and
opportunity.
about.
Give hashtag give Spider-Man dump truck ass. Yeah, I do not know entirely how this works. There is a radar at the bottom right. It has an arrow. Okay.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you have to... shoot web to swing, press button to do stuff. Okay. Yeah, give Spider Gwen an ass, not Spider-Man.
Welcome.
No, Spider-Man should have, like, a dump truck ass.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
Oh, you can't web while you jump. Okay.
That's my trusty spider compass. It shows me where to go when I'm out and about.
Good effort. Select the landing. Okay. Fall 2001. That'll be the most important thing that ever happens. Actually, that'll be a pretty good representation of what a lot of people are going to be doing fall 2001. Anyway. 7 out of 10 bad form. Okay. Oh, 2 out of 10 bad form. Okay. Alright. Let's play Shitty Mario Party. I mean Crash Bash. That's entirely what I've heard this is. Wait, is this a platformer? No, it's not. Yeah, this is totally a Mario Party minigame. Who am I controlling, actually? Oh. That, I think? Yeah. That's who I'm controlling. Oh, so it's... Oh, it's like Tron. It's like that one Tron game. You just have to, like, capture the most territory, I think. Yeah, I'm already done with this. Alright. Never got into the Crash games. Well, don't start with this one. The mascot thing never worked for you. What, you never got into Sonic? Anyway. That was the PlayStation kiosk, 2004 to 2005. Did I sell you on a PlayStation yet? Anyway. Yeah, it is. Phil Twerpin, Legend of Zelda, Tears of a Kingdom, Halo. Yeah, let's do Phil Twerpin. Alright. Phil Twerpin is playing Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, where is he? Okay, there we go.
Oh, you gonna stream tomorrow night? All right, that's cool, Anna.
All right, let's go raid Phil. Anyway, tomorrow night will be Metroid Fusion. Thursday night will be Symphony of the Night. Saturday will be Romparee. And then Sunday will be PlayStation Underground Volume 2. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Wolfpack. Thank you, LCX. Thank you... thank you, Wolfpack. Thank you, Yasuke. Thank you, Karumi. Great White North. KE. Levon was here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.
So it seems like that's below me, though.